Good morning, everyone. Good morning over there in the visible side of life, heaven. My name is Osvaldo Mora, and it's great to be here back. As I said, I wasn't kidding when I said that it took me 25 years, what I'm going to share in 25 minutes. Really, trust me. Today's theme is about an update in our consciousness. I've been wondering a lot, many times about my phone is asking for be updated. An update is available. So I push update, and what is an update about is erasing the old format and bringing the new ones. So I said, that's how we work. Because if I want to be the best version of myself, what is it that I have to do? Get rid of the obsolete versions of Osvaldo, right? So what if the new versions are not the ones that belongs to my brand? What if the new versions are something that I want to copy from something that outside is? So I need to understand, I need to study, I need to become familiar with one person in my life. That will be me in my case. That will be you in your case. You see? So today's presentation, let's see if this thing works. Ta-da! This is before anything happens. You see? Nothing happens. In some point, da-da-da, I was taking the class in 2019 actually, with Paul Hasselbach here in this very room. And he was teaching us about metaphysics. I think it was metaphysics 4. And he said something that it really, I hated it at the moment. Because he said that we are this, whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not, we are energy, divine energy. We are divine beings. We are God. I said, what? Come on. I come from a place where that's not true. That's sacrilege. How can you say that? So, it took me my time to process and understand that's what I am and that's what you are. Whether you believe it or not, this is what you are. So, if I am this thing, how is it that I have this miserable life? That doesn't look like suffering, crying. This is not the guy who lives in a plastic bag world. He looks, or he or she, whatever. It's like just being So then I remember that still the same teacher says, we use this divine energy to create whatever type of life we have. And I said, come on. Second punch, pow, to the liver. Are you sure? So here comes. In our prayer says, and Master Jesus says, give us the daily bread. So I have this mentor from Unity, Anaheim, Mario De Ferrari. He told me every single day we received, let's say, $10,000 to create our daily life. So it's on us if we go and buy materials to create this poor life. It's just an scenario. Or this magnificent life. That is another scenario. You see, I invest my daily $10,000 building that type of life. Why? Come on, Osvaldo. Why you don't invest those $10,000 creating a better life? But I don't know how. Come to UCP. we can teach you. I'm not joking. Yeah, this is a very sacred place to learn new things about ourselves. So it took me it was in 2006. I was already initiated as an Andean shaman in my country. But then I received an email from a friend. She forwarded me an email from Hawaiian shamanic meetings. And she said, I think this is for you. I said, no, I'm an Andean shaman. I'm not a Hawaiian shaman. She said, but I think it's for you. So I just opened that email and I said, oh yeah, this is for me. So then I flew from Florida to San Diego to meet this Hawaiian shamanic people, and it felt great. Then we went to Hawaii, and I was initiated in Hawaiian shamanism 2006. So, direct from Hawaii, I'm bringing you Huna. You know who Huna is? Huna is a Hawaiian spiritual and philosophical tradition that emphasizes harmony, healing, and empowerment. That's Huna. So this wisdom sustains in 7 principles. I'm going to share with you 7 principles of Huna. Then we're going to jump to something very new. Have you heard about quantum prayer? So we're going to know the elements of quantum prayer. And then that will be all. Oh. So, remember, you have a piece of paper, not everybody, only the chosen one. So the first 7, we're going to read about the 7 principles of Hawaiian wisdom, and then we're going to read the 3 principles of quantum prayer. So here we are. Oh my gosh, this is the wrong way. There we are. Now I have to start again. Everything begins here. 7 Hawaiian wisdom principles. So here comes the first one. Ike. In Hawaiian, you don't pronounce like Ike in English. No, you pronounce as it's written. Ike. So Ike is the world is what I think it is. Who's number 1, my friend?
I'm the number 1 chosen one. Right? The world, can you hear me? The world is what I think it is. This principle suggests that perception shapes reality. My beliefs and attitudes influence how I perceive and interact with the world around me.
Thank you. This principle suggests that perception shapes reality. You see, I can imagine anything. I can hear you saying that life is beautiful, life is da da. But if I don't think that way, I won't be able to create anything like that. Because that's the key of this. I am one who shapes me. I am the one. It's not your fault that I don't believe. Simply, I don't want to believe. See? So, if my perception says not, the world says not. As simple as that. Who's the second chosen one? Sokari. The second principle is? Hold on.
Okay, so Gala, it says there are no limits. This principle emphasizes the idea that potential is limitless. It encourages individuals to break free from limiting beliefs and explore their full capabilities.
Thank you very much, number 2. You see, There are no limits. That's another principle. But what if I think that there are limits? My perception is that I have limits. So second one is void it. But here comes the trick. As there are no limits, and that's a principle, that's a law in the universe, anything that I believe right now, if goes in the dark side, is growing and growing without limits. Anything grows without limits. Not because I don't pay attention, that doesn't mean it's not happening. You see? I see how people that start believing in some things in the world, that every day that goes growing and growing and growing and growing. As also I see people that is working in light, in their own perceptions in quantums, in whatever they choose, that grows too. You see, whatever garden I decide to plant, I will harvest. So it's not because I don't believe in that, it's not happening. Right? Any question to here? I think it's very clear. Who's the third chosen one? Hey, great.
Hello? It's on now. Energy flows where attention goes. According to this principle, focusing your attention on something increases its energy. It highlights the power of intention and concentration in manifesting desires.
This is something that I heard first time from Wayne Dyer. And Wayne Dyer used to live in Hawaii. So I called him once. That was a joke. So you see, energy flows where attention goes. And here comes the trick. Whatever I think is going limitless anywhere, and as I am paying attention to something that is not healthy for me, that's growing without limits. And that's my perception. You see, I'm right. This world is every single day worst. You see, I'm right because I'm seeing it. My attention is going there. You see, at this very moment, we are experiencing some bad stuff in Ecuador because we decided to do things that we were not supposed to. We just went to the Mexican embassy to took some guy that wasn't supposed to be there, but then everybody reacted. Diplomacy, that's why they call. So their attention goes in all of that. I call to my family and everybody's suffering. Come on. Let's see this as an opportunity to grow in light. But it's hard. Of course it's hard. Or not. It's up to you. You see? So whatever your energy goes, whatever your attention goes all your power. So make your smart choices. Fourth chosen one, Debbie.
Now is the moment of power. This principle emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. It encourages mindfulness and suggests that the present moment is where we have the most influence and ability to create change.
You see, everything is happening right now, even the things that it happened 5 years ago, 25 years ago, whatever. It's happening right now because that's the only time in the universe. Can you see how we are focusing in just one thing? In what I am. because that's the beginning of everything. Master Jesus said precisely, I am the beginning and I am the ending of the things. So I am where everything begins. I am where everything ends. Whatever I do, it comes from me with all of my love to myself. Number 5, who is the 5th chosen one?
Aloha. To love is to be with. Aloha represents love, compassion, and goodwill towards others. It encourages kindness, empathy, and interconnectedness with all living beings. Mana.
No. Thank you. Aloha is the 5th principle. When you go to Hawaii, how they say hello? Aloha. Aloha is love. So, aloha is to love, to be happy with. I'm happy with. Remember, Master Jesus says, please don't resist anything. The opposite to love is resistance. The opposite to love, the opposite to a blessing is a closed hand, ready to fight. You see? So the thing here is that we connect with anything that is here in my life at this very moment as a result of my creation. And maybe it's a challenge to love that. It's not easy to love something that the first attempt that we have is resistance. You see, that's Master Jesus says. Don't love things that are easy to love. You see, practicing love is not something that is easy. I was walking with Maria today in the morning in this walking meditation, and a message came to me that says, ego doesn't know how to love. Ego cannot learn how to love. Because when ego wants to learn how to love, it creates dependency. But ego experiences love when it receives love. You see? Ego experiences love when someone loves. So there is a part of me that is light, and there is the part of me that is not light yet. The part of me that is not light yet is ego, my ego. So the part that is light in me supposed to love the part that is not light in me yet. That is the only way that my ego can experience love. That's another class. There are dark aspects in our lives. That is an illusion, of course. But we have it present at the moment of resistance. So, which one is the 6th chosen one?
Mana. All power comes from within. Mana refers to spiritual power or energy. This principle suggests that individuals have the ability to tap into their inner power to achieve their goals and create positive change in their lives.
Thank you. Mana is any sign of power that we can experience in Hawaiian terms. Mana comes from everything. Everything has mana. So when I went to Hawaii, let me tell you, I experienced that. I was in the forest, and I took just a piece of a tree that it was, I don't know, years dead, and I felt that it was alive. I said, holy cow, even the leaves in the forest were with energy. I said, no wonder everything is mana for Hawaiian. So in our lives, we can apply that principle too. That energy that we have around comes from ourselves. And of course, if we put in practice all of these principles, guess what? I will be updating my consciousness. So, who is the 7th chosen one?
Pono, P-O-N-O. Effectiveness is the measure of truth. Pono means righteousness, balance, and harmony. It encourages living in alignment with one's values and principles. And it emphasizes the importance of integrity and ethical behavior. And it emphasizes the importance of integrity and ethical behavior.
Thank you. That's Pono. You know, when I took these classes and when I went to Hawaii to be initiated in all of this, by the way, in the back table you're going to find 2 pieces of paper or 1 piece of paper with the information about the seven wisdom principles and also the quantum prayers elements. So the thing is, we are always looking for something to feed our souls so we can grow. If I had the opportunity to grow in Catholic family with my grandmother teaching me all of those things, but I got stuck in some point, and I thought that is it. But then I found unity and said, oh no, this is a new realm, this is a new space for me. So I started learning. Then comes shamanism. Oh my gosh, there is a lot of sources that can support your desire of growing. Whatever you pay your attention, whatever you put your attention on, it will help you to process what you intended to be your good life. That's the message today. Whatever you're going to do is the time for you to do it yourself. In order to do so, here I bring the elements. The quantum prayer. This prayer works only if you are willing to be the one who builds yourself. Being present all the time. Quantum prayer is a concept that blends elements of quantum physics with spirituality and prayer practice. It suggests that prayer, intention, and consciousness can influence the quantum field and manifest desired outcome in one's life. This is the moment where we can get this in our hearts, in our brains, in our cells, and transform ourselves. This is something that Charles Fillmore and Myrtle Fillmore said 2 centuries ago. You see? And now, here we are, thanks to them. Which is the second group chosen one?
Consciousness and intention. Quantum prayer posits that consciousness and intention have the ability to interact with the quantum field. Through focused intention and prayer, individuals can influence this field and bring about changes in their reality.
You see, now, in order to get here, I need to have a clue of what I am. I cannot impact the quantum realm if I'm lost. I don't know who I am. You see? The thing is, over here, it requires for you at least to approve 3rd grade. You know how to write, you know how to add, you know how to, all of the basic operations. You must know something about you. You see, in order to be effective in this realm. Next element.
Connect with the universe. In quantum physics, the quantum field refers to the underlying field of energy and information that permeates the universe. According to quantum theory, everything in the universe, including thoughts and consciousness, is interconnected through this field.
Whatever I want to create, I need to be in connection with this space called the universe. Because remember, you are the one who is the center of your own universe. If you want to create an impact in this world, you cannot focus your attention in the world. Everything begins in the counting by number 1. Who's the one? Who's the one? And the last one, who is the last chosen one? Mr. Nathan.
Quantum prayer often emphasizes...
No, it's about creation.
Creation, yeah, creation. Quantum prayer often emphasizes the idea of creation with the universe or divine intelligence. By aligning one's intentions with higher principles or divine will, individuals can participate in the process of manifestation in harmony with the quantum field.
This is it. Thank you, Nathan. This is another thing that hit me when Paul Hasselbeck finished the class. We are the creators. We are able to create anything. And as I am the one without limits, I decided to create a life without limits. Limits is up to who? It's up to me. So I just want to take 1 minute to invite you to close your eyes and take a deep, deep breath. And allow the update in your consciousness here and now. Opening your heart. Sustain yourself as the beginning and the ending. I am the beginning. I am the ending. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And I was thinking that I will talk to my community to see if we can create a class about this. That would be great to propound. Thank you.
Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you.